DOT facility. DOT will do a study for us if we ask them for it. If it's not, we'll do it. I'm pretty sure the one intersection that you're talking about, that Mr. Richardson was talking about, was 1087 and 2A. And when we did the safety countermeasures that we implemented there, it was done after a study. I can't remember if it was HDR that did that. I think it might have been DRMP. I can't remember, but they did that evaluation, determined that similar intersections within District 3, and District 3, I'm talking about DOT District 3, the Panhandle basically, they compare it to the intersections similar to that one with respect to traffic volume, and you determine whether or not the crash data there is higher or the same or lower. You know, and obviously if it's much higher, then we need to look at something to see if we can correct that or get that. I mean, you're going to have accidents at intersections.
Right.
It's just that if it's completely out of whack with others that's similar to it, then we need to try to understand what the problem is.
Is there a particular database that I could go after, or I mean, because everybody's going to say their road is dangerous or
Right.
whatever, but is there a particular entity that I can call the sheriff's department and say, hey, look, can you give me the top 5 in Walton County or the top?
Yeah, call the sheriff's office and ask them.
You can, but it's probably, I don't know that the information or the data can be extrapolated like that. I mean, Signal 4 Analytics is what we use to go in and search crash data at specific locations. You have to put in like a geofence around it and understand, you know, and it will return the crashes that happened within that area. You know, you get real tight to the intersection or spread it out a little bit. But I don't know that the data is compiled in a way that we could just go to it and ask, give me the top 5 crash intersections in the county that are not state facilities. I can find out if that's the case, but I don't know that data is available in that kind of.
Well, I'd be glad to. I mean, if you guys want to direct me in that direction, I mean, I'd be glad to do the work. I know you guys are busy, but I mean, I'd be glad to do some of that data and then get back with you guys and say, hey, this is what I found, or vice versa. I just don't want to take any time away from you guys on something like this.
The sheriff's department may have some data that they can extrapolate like that, and maybe talk with them about it.
Okay.
I just know that. I don't think they always have the same, some of the information that the highway patrol would have. I don't know exactly how that works out. Like I say, we always just go to Signal 4 Analytics and pull the crash data from that.
Maybe I could do both and compare.
Okay, yeah, that'd be good.
That's it.
Go to the road rage, whether Facebook
Go on the
page.
road rage. That's all I have, Chair. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Commissioner Gladwell?
I have one. It's been brought to my attention that if I'm a citizen and I walk into planning and ask questions of staff on how to get my house built, it's my understanding if I'm a walk-in, I don't have to pay anything. But if I call and set up a appointment to speak with staff about my project, I have to pay $27.50 for the privilege. I'm sure Stephen can confirm that.
If I may.
Go
Yes.
ahead.
So if you make application for a pre-application meeting or for an informational type meeting, then there is an application fee for that. If you call and schedule a meeting to sit down with staff, you work with them to find a date and time, that is not the case. We do not charge for that.
Well, I know this didn't happen while you were, or in your reign, or your, since you've been in charge, but nevertheless, I think it's, since the citizens pay our salaries, and they pay for our offices, and they pay for all of our equipment, they pay, and they're our boss. And I truly believe that, and I think it's ridiculous that we're charging somebody for the privilege of talking to us. And I'll make a motion that we instruct those fees to not be charged anymore, period, effective immediately. And if y'all agree with me, we'll do it.
Do we have a second? We have a motion and a second. Any comments from the board? Any comments from the audience? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Thank you.
And if I may, quickly, and thank you, and Steve and I know,
No, I just a little piece of clarity, if I may. Were you referring to the pre-application meetings as
and the
well?
information, yeah, both of them.
Okay, okay.
I don't mind charging for paper to be inserted into the file, or, you know, I don't mind that, but to charge a citizen to talk to us just rubs me the wrong way.
Can I just provide a little context for the pre-app? And I'm not trying to argue or dissuade you in any way, but oftentimes when a pre-app is made, my staff will do research prior to meeting, look up property, zoning review, all of the things that kind of go into that pre-app meeting. I just want to be clear about that. The informational is something different, but that's just making sure I know what we're talking about here.
Well, the pre-app, I understand what you're saying, but on the other hand, I mean, we should be, if I'm a citizen, I should be able to expect to be able to sit down and you tell me what I need to do to put my application in without paying for the privilege.
Yes, sir.
And I think that's going to get streamlined when we have SwiftGov and everything, do some things that'll
yeah.
streamline so they won't have to work as hard. But I agree, I didn't realize until not too terribly long ago that they had to pay these fees, and I was pretty surprised. So,
Understood. I have my direction. Thank you.
thank you.
You don't need
Okay, did you have anything else?
Just real quickly, December 9th, we're gonna have the public hearing on the conservation easement proposal. And in order to give all our citizens a opportunity to discuss that and to hear about the details, we're gonna have 4 community meetings, town halls, whatever you wanna call them. December 1st would be in Freeport. No, it would be in Paxton. December 2nd would be in Freeport. December 3rd would be in Santa Rosa Beach, Coastal Library, and then December 8th will be at the boardroom in the Funiac. So everyone's, except commissioners, are encouraged to come. And we will try to explain to the public what we're doing. So, and thank you for that, Madam Chair.
Thank you. Okay, Commissioner Drake, do you have anything? Commissioner Anderson?
No.
Okay, I've got a quick one. It's been about a year since we kind of put the halt on code for furthering their job on Highway 98. So I'd like to reinstate that. We've talked about it a few times, but we haven't done a motion for it. So just to reinstate code to be able to do their job on Highway 98, can I
The
get
scenic
somebody?
corridor standards, we need a
Yes.
motion to authorize reinstatement of the scenic corridor enforcement on Highway 98.
weren't we, maybe I missed something? Did we do anything to the current corridor?
About 2 months ago, we said we would. It ended up being a larger project, and the recommendation, I believe Mr. Corman's already gone for today, but I'll go ahead and represent the board, that after code sat down and looked at it, they believed that the changes needed to be run before the design review board and the scenic corridor committees. Before they brought those forward, they thought that would be the most consistent way with bringing those updates. So it was going to be, once again, an even further delay. So I advised the chair that we're probably past the point of reason for abating enforcement.
So, just to make sure, is this the same 98 that we had the Trump signs and all that?
No, that was
No, that's
38.
Oh, that's 38, okay, I'm sorry.
But
Okay, I'm
98
sorry,
was
I'm with you.
also frozen in the same
This is
time.
the rabbits or whatever on the donut place.
Heirloom
I got you,
donuts.
okay.
Heirloom
All right.
donuts.
It's late,
Can I
sorry.
get a motion to approve that we let code back to work?
What does that mean?
So
That means
right now, we abated the enforcement, and we actually did it across 30A and 98 during the PV case, the banner case on 30A. We
What are
have
they
now
gonna be out
resolved
doing?
that, and we just want to,
Writing tickets.
See, there are standards along Highway
Enforcing
98.
people who are putting up signage
we-
on 98 that they're not supposed to, things of that nature. Outdoor display of goods. Right now, they are not enforcing the scenic corridor on 98 at all. The idea was for this to be held for 90 to 120 days,
And
get
it's
some
been about
changes
a
back, and
year.
it never happened. It's
Right.
been more than that.
Right, over a year.
Did we approve, didn't we approve the heirloom?
We did not,
We did not do anything with that.
but that's been abated this whole time.
Could we have a motion to reinstate with the exception of heirloom donuts and approve it?
Heirloom,
Heirloom donuts.
Heirl.
I'm a
O-O-M.
redneck, I say it heirloom, but never.
If you want to make that motion, Commissioner, you can make that motion.
And it'll be a proper motion.
It will.
I'll make that motion.
I second.
We have a motion and a second. Any comment from the board? The only comment I'd like to make is, I think that if we do that, if we give that opportunity for one, we're gonna have to give it for all. So if somebody else, and they've already happened, where somebody else on the same building wants to put up, a mural with, some air conditioning thing, and there are others that are gonna come behind that,
Well,
so,
I'll be honest
if-
with you. I think the eclecticness of heirloom donuts, I think that looks good. And I know I disagree with my good friend Lee Moore, and we talk all the time, and we're friends, and we work together on a lot of projects, but she and I disagree. Friendlyly, that I don't like everything looking the same. That's just my opinion. I think that,
Ditto.
I think that, and,
On Lee too. Ditto.
and I just, I think if we were gonna do heirloom donut.
heirloom. Heirloom. There's no hair in the donuts.
But I was making fun of Danny. Listen, I'm giddy right now, I need bed. But I think because we let them have that so long, that's gonna be a
Well,
problem for us.
they didn't ask, and the code says anything up within 400 feet of 98. And, it doesn't matter to me one way or the other on that, but honestly, my concern is that, can you keep it in the motion that that is the one and only that's allowed to do that? Because otherwise, we're gonna have them all over the place.
I'll amend the motion to state that this is the one and only.
That is grandfathered in based on when it was created relative to the initial abatement is why it is being done.
And
What he said.
I'll
Okay.
change my stuff.
Got that?
I think I suck at it.
Close enough?
We have a
You'll run it by
motion
me?
and a second. Anyone from the audience want to speak to this? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Do what? You gotta put it up first. Ask. Wait till under public comments. We're almost there. We're almost there. Okay.
You deleted it.
Oh, yeah, sure did. Now it's under public comments. Come on up, Lee.
Wait, hold up.
You're not the only one that's giddy.
It's been a long day.
I had my hand up so long my arm cramped and I had to put it down. Lee Moore.
I thought you were just giving Commissioner Anderson a signal.
Like, I'm gonna kill you.
Well, the way you voted, if I say anything, it's gonna make me look like a jerk and probably have people threatening me on Facebook and stuff. But if you're sure that this can be done for just that,
That's what we just voted.
Because it was
Yes.
done at a time when an abatement was in effect, that's why it actually got lumped in. Literally, this is the only reason 98 got included. We abated as it was relative to 30A, and that came up at the exact same time. That's why we held it, the board clarified.
I know.
So
I know.
that's why I'd say is here's
I
one
just-
exception.
I just say that, it was illegally done. They tried to claim publicly that it was not, but it was.
It was.
And it's a whole, asked forgiveness and not permission, but it
Right.
really wasn't even that, the way it all actually played out. So, look, I don't think it matters whether you like how it looks or not. Just getting to the issue, the principal issue here. Now, if you can assure me that nobody else will do it, but then what's gonna happen when somebody does something that maybe some of you or all of you like, and they come up and make a big stink and get 3,000 signatures on a petition? Are you gonna abate the code enforcement again for a year?
No.
And then go back and let them keep whatever it is?
No.
Before the ZBOA. Short answer,
Because-
they would need to ask for a variance if they could establish it before the ZBOA.
I just think it's just,
We had litigation pending on the other case that necessitated a stay to allow us to resolve that matter. And this one business, I believe Commissioner Glywell brought it up at the time we talked about it, got swept up in that. And it is a unique outlier for that one reason.
okay, just two separate parts of the guidelines, but for
I
38 and
understand.
98, but.
I agree, but it was happening at the same time.
Lee, and I promise you, I won't vote for a no.
Okay.
I agree
just
with
hope
you,
that
Lee.
other people, it's just a consistency
I
issue,
agree.
and I hope other business owners and whatnot don't see this and think, I'm gonna, you know, it just.
It's not gonna happen again. No, no.
And hopefully not for future, when you guys are gone,
Well, this
future.
effective.
Well, you better be up here.
Get them-
I will,
The
yes.
effect of this motion is to get code back to work so that they,
Please.
it can't be more. Every day we go without this being in effect,
Right, that's
the harder
exactly
it's gonna
right.
be.
That's exactly
Please
right.
do that. I appreciate that and have been waiting for that, and I thank you for that. And since this is my only chance to make public comments, I wanted to also, I couldn't thank you until you made the vote on the safety countermeasures for the underpass, and then it was too late to make a comment. So I want to thank you for that very much. I think it's wonderful and just huge gonna be huge as it plays out for improving that safety. And I also wanted to publicly thank Brian Core for agreeing to fund and do the part on his property that's a really integral part of that whole plan working. And I just think staying away from the other stuff that was talked about tonight, 'cause I'm not involved in any of that, but I've just seen a real positive input from the business owners in that area for the most part, and getting some good things done for the community and for safety there. Not just for the community in the area, but for everybody that travels through there for whatever reason. And those things are important, and so I just wanted to, and I wanted to thank you all for every role and bit that you played in getting all of this done to this point at that intersection, because it's been tremendous, and I've seen a little bit of, I know I'm going over, it's a long night and I'll stop in just a minute, but I've seen a little bit of negativity out there about it. Believe it or not, I guess you do believe it,
Oh,
about
yes.
the improvements that
Oh,
have
yes.
been made down there. And I just want to commend you, because so many times, the same people that are griping about the things that have been done to improve things, they're gripe because you wait, supposedly, government waits until people get killed to actually do something to improve the safety in a certain place. And you didn't do that here. And I don't know if you, I mean proverbial you, right? Not you five. But this body did not do that here, and it's refreshing. Thank you.
Well,
And
while
thank
we're-
you for
while
all
we're
you.
While we're thanking
Yes.
people, I would like to
Yes.
thank Lee,
Yes,
because she contacted me, my second month in office,
Yes,
and about the tunnel.
it was an ambush.
And, but it was a good ambush, and I
It wasn't really,
agree
but-
with you. And she was very instrumental in us getting that tunnel
Oh,
through.
thanks.
And so was Brian Core, so was John. I mean, it's
And Brent Chandler.
Brent Chandler, they were all, and they didn't have to convince me, because I've seen it with my own eyes about how bad the traffic was. In fact,
Definitely.
I got Senator Gaynor out there to look at it. But
Yes,
thank you for your help in that,
Thank you.
because, but it's a
I got the
tremendous-
money through the legislation.
I know you did.
Thank you. Thank you
You
all.
think all those people
I
sit together?
Brad Drake.
Thank you, Commissioner Drake. Thank you.
But it's a great improvement.
thank you, Lee. Okay, let's see. We are on, any other comments from the audience? Seeing none, closing comments. Okay, Tucker Bayou.
52.
All right, this is the second reading of the Tucker Bayou Conceptual Planned Unit Development. This is, Planned Unit Development Overlay Ordinance, associated with project number MAJ 25-000046. Rosanna Edwards reviewed
No,
the
that ain't it.
application. She has been waiting all day, so I'd be remiss if I didn't ask her to come in here, introduce it to you, so.
We'll let her walk up here before I make a motion to approve.
Make it worth my time. Thank you. This
Motion
is-
to approve.
Okay, thank you. Well, you didn't make it.
Don't we have to like enter something in the,
Have a good Thanksgiving.
Oh, well, we
we have a
voted.
motion and a second.
I ain't even got a second.
Yeah, Brad.
Oh,
Yes,
Brad
you
did.
did. Yes, you did. All in favor, say aye.
And,
That's all right.
well, hold on, you gotta ask for public comment.
Any public comment? Seeing none. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. Okay,
And I'll make this even
53.
easier. This is your, at this point in time, your second reading of the ordinance that updates the Land Development Code to conform with this year's statutory changes. We need a motion to hold second reading and to adopt.
Motion.
Second.
any comments from the audience?
Second.
No? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes.
Is that the last one?
That's the last one, except
No.
now we gotta do the election of the
Okay.
chair. Okay. Somebody make a motion.
I make a motion that Brad Drake be the next chair.
Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second for Brad to be the chair. How do you feel about that, Brad?
I'll be the third. Thank you for the confidence.
Okay, well, that, I guess we need to go through the motions anyway, right?
Unless there's any other
Okay, all
nominations.
in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, Brad, you're the new chair.
Call for the vice chair.
Okay, we need to find out who the vice chair is gonna be. Anybody have a motion?
Motion Commissioner Anderson serve as vice chair.
Only if you promise not to miss any meetings.
Not go to the wrong location.
Second.
We have a motion and a second for Commissioner Anderson to be the vice chair. Are you sure you want that, Commissioner Anderson?
I don't mind doing it occasionally, you know, being the chair like you gave me the gavel before,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't wanna do it on a daily basis. I mean,
Okay.
I'll do it,
Okay, so we have a motion and a second and a, were you the second, Danny?
Yeah.
Okay, and,
I-
So-
I may have dreamed it,
okay,
but I
all in
think-
favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, Tony is the second.
Do we
The
continue?
appointee, yeah, let's get that over with.
Oh, no, he was asking, did you want to hold and do it at your next
I'll,
meeting?
let's hold that till our next meeting, please.
Amen.
You sure?
Yes.
All right.
yes.
Well, let me ask a question real quick. Is everybody satisfied where you are now, or do you want to make some changes?
I want changes.
I know which three I want to be on, and that's all I want to be on. I want to be on the DSI, I want to be on the TPO, and I forget what the other one
Well,
was.
then, yeah, let's wait. Otherwise, I was gonna say we could knock it out.
Yeah, if it was just keep it the same, you can approve it, but we do need a motion to adjourn.
Motion adjourned.
Second.
Whoa, wait.
Vice chair? Vice chair, my last duty.
So you want to present it down there or up here?
We need to go down there and take a picture. Do it right.
Why don't we adjourn the official meeting and then let her get her? The Madam Clerk is desperate.
The meeting is adjourned.
Yes. That's official meeting.
There you go.